Guys, it's me, the dude who talks, and welcome. So for today, I'm going to be talking about myself. After doing this for over 3 years, I thought it'd be time to do one of these introductory videos, like put a bit of a personal spin on my YouTube channel. Now, I've been putting off doing this for quite a while now because I feel like if I did something like that, it'd feel like one of those like videos that seems like a desperate plea for like clicks and attention or something. You know, like those creators put up like an announcement or something where they think that, you know, they're gonna like stop doing what they're doing, but no, it's in fact just a pointless 5-minute video. I didn't want to do something like this. Now, this is probably going to be a bit like that, but you know, I thought now was the time to do it because, you know, like I said, I've been doing it for 3 years. So I thought now to just do a bit of an introduction to myself. So first things first, so, you know, I'm known as the dude who talks, but my name is Harry. Now, a couple of people thought that I got my name from the film Big Lebowski, which is a really good film, but in fact it was like, I think it was late at night and I was trying to think of a name for my YouTube channel, and the only thing that sticks was like, I was a dude and I like to talk, and then it just, that thing got into my head and it just went, the dude who talks, and I thought, good enough. So, why do I do this? Well, no one's asked me this question, not that I know of anyway. I've always fancied like talking shit in front of a computer or a camera and then just putting that rant on YouTube. But I was also inspired by Dom Lawson, who's from Metal Hammer, and he has this YouTube series called Iron Sandwiches where he's just calmly like talking about albums and other things like festivals, and I like the approach to it. It seems very chilled out, and I thought to myself, you know, I could do that. May not be as good, may not get as many views as him, which I'm not trying to do, but you know what, I can do it, so fuck it, I did. And also, like, I used to like follow like a few like metal sites like Blabbermouth, Metal Injection, Metal Sucks, to name a few, and I just felt they all just covered like the similar amount of bands, and I felt, you know, they don't really talk about the bands that I like as much, and I felt, you know what, I'm gonna do something about it, and I did. So with doing these videos, it was easier said than done, and I imagine a lot of like other YouTubers will tell you the same thing. It really took a while to build up the confidence, and if you see my early videos, they are really shit. I refuse to watch them again. You'll notice that I probably spent a lot of time drinking during videos. That was because I was trying to like calm my nerves. Like I did it before like the video, like I'd have a couple of cans or something, and it just made me feel less nervous. Now I don't really need to do that anymore, thankfully. So when I was starting, I didn't know what to exactly talk about. I did like sort of like an amateur Watch Mojo thing where I would like talk about 5 favourite songs or 5 songs that will make you angry. But I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to do my own thing. And then when I watched Carpenter Brew one time, I decided to take notes and then film myself talking about it. What I didn't expect was that video to do surprisingly well. Like I got like triple digit in views and I like got quite a few likes, so I was feeling a bit happy. So I felt like I should start doing things like that. So I started like going to gigs more in Manchester and like taking notes and then filming them. And that did quite well. Although I am quite a shy and anxious person, and there was always this thing in the back of my head thinking like, oh, you're talking shit, your videos are shit and all this lot. And it really got to me a bit, and I thought I was going to get quite a bit of negative feedback when I was putting these videos on YouTube, but you know what, that didn't happen, and what actually happened was completely the opposite. Like I had people come up to me like saying, oh, you're the dude who talks, and oh, I've been watching your videos, they're quite good, and I was like, oh. People were talking to me about these videos, the word review came up a lot, and that kind of went against with what I was doing in a way. Like I felt uncomfortable being known as a reviewer because I was someone who just wanted to talk shit about music, and I felt like I wasn't like good enough to be a reviewer, and I think that's sometimes when imposter syndrome kicked in a bit and I just felt I was being fake or something. But with time, that kind of went away. Thing that I didn't expect I would be doing was reviewing new music. Now, the first EP that I reviewed was a split by Traps on Ariza. This came about when I was reviewing a show at Rebellion with Ohms and Svalbard, and I put it up. What I didn't realise was the bassist would actually comment on it and go, "Oh, thanks, man." And I kind of felt a bit bad because I said, like, they didn't play any new songs, they didn't play a song that I liked, and I kind of felt bad because he was explaining me why that didn't happen. But anyway, he actually reached out to me and said, "Oh, do you want to review this?" And I was like, "Okay." And that's how it started. Like, I remember reviewing that, and I remember being so fucking nervous about it. Like, I didn't know what to say or what to do. I was like a bit panicked, but I wanted to do it because I wanted to challenge myself as well. I wanted to like take this channel to new places by reviewing new music as well, and giving like a platform for independent artists who struggle to get their music heard. So that's also why I do it as well. But this was the thing, after doing that, quite a couple of other bands were asking me, "Can you review my album or EP or whatever?" And I was quite touched because I felt to myself, I must be doing something right. Even though that sometimes I think my channel is shit, there's people that just like email me. And it got to the point where PR companies were like email me music and stuff, and I was like, I managed to actually get to listen to some really cool albums before like they came out, and I was like, wow, I never thought I would get this far. Now I've still got a lot of time and ways to go before I'm like satisfied with where I am, but I feel like I'm getting somewhere at least. Like, I may not be like up to the levels of like the Needle Drop or Punk Rock MBA or anyone like that, but I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I don't know whether you're aware, on my Facebook I actually posted something about doing this video, and I also asked if anyone had any questions for me. Now, I only got a couple and they're pretty cool questions, so I'm just going to get on with it. So the first one's from Andrew Field, who you might know as the head honcho of APF Records. He's an absolutely lovely bloke if you've ever bumped into him, and I think his label is absolutely fantastic with what he's done. So he asked, if your house was on fire and you could only grab one album from your collection as you run out, what would it be? Now, this was extremely difficult because all my records are like my babies. I don't think I could pick one, but I kind of wanted to bend the rules a little bit and just nick all my like slow dive collection, because I absolutely love slow dive. I know it's not one album, but it's like a collection, so you know, I'm just bending it here. I reckon I could get away in time before my whole house collapses with it. So yeah, I'm sticking to that. The last question is from Chris French, otherwise known as Frenchie, who is the lead vocalist for Agari and an all-round really cool dude. He said, "Will there be a cat in the video?" So recently I adopted a cat. Well, my partner got it for me as a birthday present. So yeah, adopt, don't shop. So I've got a new cat who's called Astro, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of... I feel a little bit like Steve Irwin, just like, because she's like quite ferocious and she's quite feisty. So here's Astro. Hey Astro, say hi to my YouTube followers and whatever. Hi. She's absolutely amazing. Now, do I have any advice for anyone who's wanting to do this? Well, yeah, I do, and it's quite a simple one. Just do it. Just think of something that you like, and if you want to talk about it, just do it. Just don't give a shit about whether people will disagree with you, don't like your content or whatever. Just do it. Just do it for you. So that was me talking about myself. Have you got any more questions for me? I'll happily answer them below in the comment section. If you've enjoyed this ramble, I'm sorry if it was an absolute ramble about myself. Please like, share and subscribe. Don't worry, I'll be doing some more reviews in the future, so please stick around for that. So yeah, that's it from me. I've been the dude who talks. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for paying attention. I'll see you soon.